Hello everyone, I'm going to start a series of videos about the basics of Python. In this series, this is the first video, and today we're going to talk about the Python variables. So the question is, what are variables? Basically, variables, if I make an analogy, it's like a container. So if you have a container, you can keep something in that container. The same way, when the program is in execution, the computer program needs different data to act upon. So that data actually needs to be stored somewhere in computer's memory, and memory refers to the RAM. So variables are a fundamental concept to the programming, and it's very important to understand what they are and how it works. So we can say that memory variables are the reserved memory locations in computer where a program temporarily, while executing, keeps the data. Here you can see that x is referring to 100. So we can say that 100 is the value that is stored in some specific computer location, memory location, I mean, and x is the label for that particular memory location. So x equals 100 means 100 is the value which is stored at memory location x. So assignment, while we assign the values to variables, we must know that there are different types of data which can be assigned. Regarding data types, I will make a separate video. Uh, Here in this example, you see there is one variable counter which equals 100, and this 100 is an integer value. Miles equals 1000 dot zero means it's a decimal number, and we call it a floating point. Name equals John, it's a string. String means a sequence of characters. But make sure when you are assigning a string value to a variable, it must be enclosed in uh, double quotes. So let's create these variables and try to run the program to see how it works. So this is an online IDE for Python. So I start with the first variable, which is counter. So I'm gonna type here the variable name counter equals 100. I press enter, move to the next line, and I type the next variable miles equal 1000, but in decimal format, and the third variable name equals John. Right. I created three variables. I move to line number 4, and this is the time I need to basically print them. So I need to use the print function. So I type here print, and then I refer to the variable. So if I refer to this variable, which is the first variable counter, and I click run, and in the output window on the right side, you see the value 100 is displayed. So with print function, I managed to print or display the value which is being held by this variable. If I have to print another value in the variable which is miles, so I can use another print function, and then I type the name of the variable, which is our second variable here, and then I click run. So now the second value, which is a floating point number, is displayed here. One thing I tell you about Python, which is basically the beauty of Python, that in one line you can um, access multiple variables as well. So if I type the names of all three variables here and run, all three values will be displayed on the screen. So with one line, I can print all of them. Now, I will tell you how we can basically assign multiple values in single line. So I'm gonna do one thing. I will put the hash symbol here. When I put the hash symbol, all these four instructions, Python instructions, are comments now, and they will never run. If I run, nothing should happen, because these are comments. These are not actual instructions anymore. So I move to the next line, and for example, I say there are three variables, x, comma, y, comma, z, equals 2, 5, and hello. So you can see in this statement there are three variables and three values are assigned. So if I have to print them, I use the print function, and then I refer to them one by one like this and click run. Now you see, with one instruction I managed to print three values, so I refer to three variables. Same way I can do is I can assign one value to multiple variables. So if I create more variables, a equals b equals c equals 10. So this value 10 is assigned to three variables basically. So I press enter, move to next line, and I do print, sorry, the brackets here. So I put a, b, and c, all three variables, and then I click run. So here you can see 10 is displayed three times because the same value is assigned to multiple variables in one statement, Python statement. So this is the strength of Python. The syntax is simple. Multiple assignments can be done in one statement. These are some things which basically makes Python famous and easy, especially for the beginners. So this was the concept of variables in Python. I hope it helped, and stay tuned for the next video about data types in Python. Thanks for watching.